So I'm going to show you how to use the Turning Point Presenter card. It's pretty slick. So you can use this card here to start and stop polling. So you can open your polling and close your polling without having to actually click on the play and stop button on your computer. You can also use this card to advance your slides in PowerPoint with the back and forward button. From there, you can also show and hide your Anywhere polling. So if you have Anywhere polling and you want to hide it while you're showing a video or a diagram or anything that's on your screen, if you want to hide it, you can just press the Show and Hide button. As well, you can set these three programmable buttons to do a variety of options that I will walk you through. So the most important thing you need to do to get started is to change your channel. So if you press the channel button down here, you'll see that it will let you choose what channel you want to be. So in the Turning Point software, I have selected channel 67. So I'm just going to press channel and scoot over to 67 and press channel again, and you'll see that my channel has now changed. Do make sure if you look under receiver on your Turning Point software, you can click on your number and make sure that your receiver is set to whatever number you choose, but make sure it matches with your presenter card. From there, you need to pair your presenter card. So still under this Connections tab, go to Presenter Card Device ID, and it will probably say none for you, and you'll need to do this on each computer that you use it. But only do it the one time. You don't need to do this every class. But if you click Change, it says press any button on the presenter card you wish to pair. So as long as your presenter card is set to channel 67, I can press anything I want. So let me press the start and stop, and wabam. Look, there you go. Detected device ID, and it should show you the device ID that is on the back, 62F242, and you'll see that that matches what is on my screen. So we're off to a good start. So click Save, and then before we click Close, this is where you can access your programmable button options. So programmable button 1, 2, and 3. So you can have it, start a timer, you can repoll a question, you can have it show connection information, you can have your mark answers correct if you want, mark them anonymous if you don't want to count it, all sorts of different options. So I'll show you those in action here shortly. So we're just going to click Close. And this is just presuppose that you have a question list that you've made up already. So here's our quiz. If I go to Anywhere polling, so I'm going to click Start Now. And just real quick, the way that you can make a question list, if you just go to Content, you can go Content, New, Question List, and then create your own questions, mark the correct answer, and use that as a polling quiz. So I'll click Start Now, and you'll see that my Anywhere polling has popped up, channel 67. So here's my first question from my question list, and instead of having to physically press this Open Polling button with my mouse and have to be tethered to the computer, I can come back over here to my presenter card and just press this play button and watch what happens. Our first question pops up. The programmable button number 2 here I set to be a timer, so if I press that, you'll see a timer option comes up and it will roll. You can set the default duration for this. I think the default is just 30 seconds, so I can start and stop it if I want. Stop the timer, start the timer. If I want to hide Anywhere polling, I could just press Show and Hide, and it goes away. And I can bring it back and then stop my polling. Now let's say I want to start my next question. Press it again. And you'll see, what is the capital of Texas? So as somebody rings in, let's say they decide to answer, and then you close polling, you can still have your results show up. So you have a lot of different options. So let me close. So let me close this. We're not going to save our session. With that question list already made, I can now go to PowerPoint polling if I so choose. Go to Start Now. So after I click PowerPoint polling, it will then open it up, my question list in PowerPoint. I can start my slideshow. Obviously, if you're on a PC, this will look a little different. and I can open my polling with my card. I don't need to be tethered to it. I can answer. I can then, if I want to, I can then stop polling. I can also use this to go back and forth in my slides, just like the slide advancer that is typically found in your classroom. So by using this, you don't have to stand next to your computer, and you can just pick it up, walk around the room, open and close polling, as well as use it just to advance your PowerPoint as well. So a very handy little tool that you have at your disposal.